Hi guys, welcome to the third edition of the Eric McNeil Show, where I will be giving you your 2013 NFL picks week by week of this NFL season. Alright, now last week I did pick 16 games and I ended up 8-8. I don't like that, I gotta change that. Alright, but this is the NFL, so anything can happen on a day-by-day basis. Alright, so you can have a fumble, a safety, anything can change the course of that game. As of right now, there's probably only one team in the NFL that you can pretty much count on to lose, and that's the Jacksonville Jaguars, but that's neither here or there. So we're going to get on to these picks right after we get on to these endorsements there. Now, today's program is brought to you by Ocean Avenue 2-Minute Miracle. Ladies, if you're having problems with your skin, 2-Minute Miracle can alleviate that. Okay? You can exfoliate your skin, minimize the pores, age lines, reduce them. Okay? Alright? And men, if you love your lady, get that product for her. I'm going to give you a link to the bottom of this page where you can get that. Alright? Now, let's get on to these NFL picks. Week 3, Thursday night, we have Andy Reid going back to Philadelphia, the Chiefs versus the Eagles. What's going to happen? Listen, this is what I think is going to happen, but you don't have to take my word for it. I think Andy Reid is going to go into Philadelphia, and he's going to walk out with his first loss of the 2013 season. I expect the Eagles to win that game because no way they're going to let Andy come back into Philadelphia and beat them 9 months after they fired him. That's not going to happen. All right, so I got the Eagles Thursday night. You're going to win that on the NFL Network. Sunday games, the 1 o'clock games, I have the Texans versus the Ravens. Look, Ray Rice is hurt. I don't know if he's going to play on Sunday. He's listed as doubtful as of right now. All right, so doubtful. Hey, that could be doubtful for right now. Sunday, he could be suited up, ready to play. So you never know. All right, but listen, Ray Rice at 85% is better than most running backs at 100%. Okay, but even with that said, I don't think they're going to beat the Texans. I think the Texans are going to go into Baltimore and they're going to pull off this victory. It's going to be tough, but they're going to find a way to get it done. I have the Giants versus the Panthers. Cam, last week I asked you to become Superman, to do something to win this game. Do something. It seems like you gave your cake to EJ Manuel last week. And although I hate to do this, that's why this week I think you're going to lose again. I think Eli is going to go into Carolina and he and Tom Coughlin are going to pull out a victory and get their first victory of the 2013 season. All right, now we go to the Lions and the Redskins. RG3, I'm rooting for you, man. I hope you get better. All right. I understand about the injury. I never had that injury, but as someone who's had injuries before, I understand the mindset that you're going through because of that injury. All right, but somehow, man, you got to start waking up. All right. I hope it is this week. I picked you last week. I'm not going to do that this week. I'm going to go with the sure bet. The sure bet tells me to go with the Lions, to go into DC and pull out a victory against you. All right. Sorry to say it like that, but that's what I feel. Chargers versus Titans. Chargers, you surprised me. I picked you week 1. You upset at me, disappointed me, so I didn't pick you on week 2. And the week I did not pick you, you ended up winning. All right, so this week I am going to pick you, and I hope you win this week when I do pick you. All right, so I've got the Chargers in that game. Cardinals versus the Saints. Here's another one. Cardinals, for 2 weeks in a row I did not pick you. And the first week you proved strong and you lost. The second week, you proved me wrong and you won. All right, but this time you're going into New Orleans, a hostile environment. So I don't think that you're going to win this week. All right, sorry, Larry. You're my man. All right, but I'm going to have to give this one to New Orleans Saints. Then I have Tampa Bay versus the Patriots. I think probably the only good thing that Tampa Bay has going for them versus the Patriots is Darrelle Revis. All right, because he is very familiar with Tom Brady. He played him twice a year as a New York Jet. But I don't think that's going to be enough for them to go into Foxborough and beat the Patriots. Although Tom Brady has a limited supply of weapons around him, somehow he's going to find a way to pull this victory off. Even though he's limited with talent around him, someone is going to step up, and as long as number 12 is on the field, you got a good chance, at least a 86-87% chance of winning that game with number 12 on the field. All right, so now we go to Green Bay versus Cincinnati. Hey, Cincinnati is the team that everybody is looking for to be in the Super Bowl. You know, I think they're going to get far in the playoffs. They could get to the Super Bowl, but in order to do that, they have to get past the hot team right now, which is Denver. I don't see that happening right now. All right, but as far as them playing Green Bay, I think the Packers have their mojo back, and I think they're going to start winning. They're going to go on a roll of winning games right here. They pulled that victory off against the Redskins last week, so I'm going to give this one to the Packers. I think the Packers are going to beat the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. All right, so now I have the Rams versus the Cowboys. Cowboys, I picked you 2 weeks in a row. You're 1-1. All right, Rams, I never picked the Rams. I don't want to pick the Rams. I don't like the Rams, so I'm going to pick the Cowboys. That's just it. You have the 4 o'clock games. You have Atlanta versus Miami Dolphins. I expect the Dolphins to get their first loss of the season as Atlanta take them as they go down to Miami to play the Dolphins there. Get that to the Falcons. Buffalo versus the New York Jets. That's the battle of the rookie quarterbacks. And I think the quarterback with the hot hand right now is E.J. Manuel. And I'm going to continue with that. E.J. is going to win this game over the Jets. Let's see, you have the Colts versus the 49ers. I don't see Indianapolis going out to San Francisco pulling out a victory there. Andrew Luck, hey, you're from the West Coast, you know, but I don't see you beating the 49ers. All right, 49ers gonna win this game. I think the 49ers defense is too much for Andrew Luck to handle. We have the Jaguars versus the Seahawks. I'm not going to make the mistake this week picking my hometown team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. As I said last week, if you disappoint me one more time, I'm not picking you no more. That is if you take Denard Robinson and put him at the quarterback position or do something with that quarterback position. So until something happens like that, I'm not going to pick the Jaguars. And if you are a fantasy football player, this is the week to start anybody that you have from the Seahawks, even their defense. This is the week to do it. This is the week you're going to shine, okay? The Bears versus Pittsburgh. Like I said last week, ordinarily I would pick the Steelers, but because of the problems that they're having with the offensive front, losing Mr. Pouncey there, the Steelers is not the Steelers that I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing rough, hit them in the mouth football from the Steelers. I'm not seeing that. And because of that reason and that reason only, I'm going to go against Big Ben, and I'm going to go with the Bears. All right, so that's the end of your Sunday game. And your Monday night game, you have the Raiders versus the Broncos. So you have the Raiders going up into Mile High. I don't see the Raiders going to Denver and pulling out a victory while number 18 is there leading the offense. I expect the Raiders to play hard, you know, but no matter how hard they play, they're not going to beat the Broncos. I'm going to give that victory to the Denver Broncos. All right. So once again, been brought to you by Ocean Avenue 2 Minute Miracle. I'm going to leave the link for you where you can view my page and get that wonderful, awesome product. All right. Again, subscribe to my page. Over and out. One more thing. Cedric, how you doing? And look, I ain't bet my eyebrow on it. You know what I mean? Your Seahawks, hey, they did good, man. You know, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I think you probably was right. The Seahawks may have the best defense in the league. All right, so I bow down to you. You know, don't take it to your head. All right, man. Have a good one.